Good morning, Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. I'm very pleased to be here this morning for this Calm the Waters meditation with Deb Goldberg and Teri Angel, although they both have Deb Goldberg's name on it. That is actually Teri Angel. And the way that these meditations work, we all go into silent meditation. We play music for you, and we'll be off screen. So you do your meditation. And then at the end, after about 20, 25 minutes or so, we will come back on and share with you that which we experienced during meditation. So we're pleased that you're here. So thank you. But before we get started, I wanted to make a couple of announcements. We've got some big things coming up here at Enlightened World Network. On Saturday, April 4th, we have Come to Dinner with Kevin Morris. It is at 4:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Kevin is in the UK, so that's why we're having dinner a little bit earlier. Just bring a snack if you want, bring tea, whatever, just join us. We'd love to have you with us. The next day, Sunday, April 5th, we have silent meditation like this at 10:00 a.m. Eastern, followed by Come to the Table at 11:00 Eastern. And Come to the Table is a beautiful time for you to come into the Zoom room with us. And we're just talking about our spiritual evolution and answering questions, providing guidance, just connecting together. Going through your spiritual evolution, if you don't have folks that you can talk to, can be really lonely and confusing. And so we just want to provide that support for you. Later that day, we have Acknowledge, Release, and Heal workshop, 3:00 Eastern Time. And we're highlighting Teri Angel and Kevin Morris and Gerald Ann Peterson. So they will all be with us. Looking very forward to that. I got to watch that the other day, and it's very powerful for releasing any stuck emotion that we're holding on to at this point. Then on Monday, April 6th, we have a new offering. It's called Sisters Supporting Sisters. It'll be at 4:00 Eastern Time. We've got Marbeth Dunn. We've got Terry Wildman. Deb is going to be there. Terry's going to be there. Hopefully, we're going to have Susan Ellis-Saller from Vienna or Austria with us there. And that is a time of us coming together and just supporting each other as light workers. Some of us are struggling right now with everything that's going on, different pressures that we're facing. Do they still want to serve as a light worker in the world right now? So we're going to have some of those conversations. So sisters supporting sisters. So with that, ladies, why don't we go ahead and get started with our meditation for the day?
Sounds good. And we're going to use a different music today. So I'd like some feedback as to whether you like the other music better or this one, but this is an absolutely beautiful piece that was channeled. So I'm going to share that with you today.
Thanks, Deb. Yeah, yep. I think so.
Okay. So this is April 2nd. Just doing that so I can get the recording right when I go to upload it.
Okay, so what I wanted to share with you is what I had seen in meditation this morning, which to me felt huge. That may not feel huge to you, but it felt huge to me. So what I experienced this morning was went into meditation at the round table. All were there, the guides were all there. The globe was in the middle. It had the second on it. Pushed it towards me. And this morning in meditation, And we're back. So I know you guys could hear us at the beginning, which that was my fault. I thought I was muted. But what's important, I think, for you all to know is that before we come into this meditation time with you, we've already been meditating. We've already been seeing things that we're then supposed to bring to this table for us to meditate on. So that's what I was sharing out, was what I had experienced this morning. And I'll just share with you, about 4 years ago, I was doing Holy Fire Reiki attunements, being prepared to work with the Holy Fire Reiki energy. And as part of that attunement, I was shown this vision, and I had no idea what it meant. But I was in this vision that I saw, I was sitting at a round table. It looked like a boardroom, and I was there with guides around the table. I was dressed in like a white gown of sorts. I was not used to seeing myself in that kind of way, so that stood out to me. And in the middle of the table, there was a globe. And it had lines from the North Pole to the South Pole, different, it looked like an orange, if you know, the sectors of an orange, and it was a globe. And I was very aware that I was part of this group. I wasn't sitting away from the table. I was part of the group at the table. And Archangel Michael was one of the guys at the table, along with other archangels that I didn't recognize at the time. And now I know who they are. At one point, they reached up, took the globe, and pushed it to me. And I realized that there was a piece for me of something I was to become in order to be able to work with folks across the globe. And I've spent the last 4 years figuring out what this means. And this morning, I was shown that what I saw 4 years ago was today, and what was happening in meditation today, which, you know, to me is like, wow, they've been working with me all of this time, investing in me to get me to this point. And as I was in that meditation this morning, I realized that some of the people at the table, one was Deb and one was Teri. I didn't even know them 4 years ago. And here they are. And they were handing, and I'm getting goosebumps, they were handing the globe to us. And what I didn't see at the time, thank goodness, because I wouldn't have been able to make any sense of it, was off to this side was 500,000 earth angels that we've been working with. And what I also didn't see was on this side that there was a legion of angels that we've been working with. And what I also didn't understand was that the sectors of the globe that I was being told to work with, we've been creating. And it's that we're working with people in Australia and people in Austria and people in India and Japan and Canada and Sweden. And these are folks that we're working with and we're to continue working with. Oh, and so we don't know what all this means. We do know that we are to provide an event in April. We're learning what that means. And I guess we're open. We're open to continue hearing. We're open to continue seeing. And what's one thing that they did tell me 4 years ago was I are to build a house of worship in you and for others to come to. And I believe that's what Enlightened World Network is. It's a safe place. It's a safe community for folks to come to and stand up in their own light as a minister. And Teri's been doing that. Deb's been doing that. Mira Rubin is coming and doing that. Linda Dirks is coming and doing that. And Naya and Carol from Australia are doing that. People are stepping into their role as a minister and a leader. And Enlightened World Network is providing that platform for them to have a broader voice than they would have otherwise. So all of that kind of coming today. So yeah, ladies, what would you like to add to that?
I just find it so fascinating how the divine is always helping us and giving us things that we don't understand yet, how they start to just unfold in divine time, and be faithful knowing that it will all come together when it's supposed to, that there's a divine plan for every single person and for the world as a whole. And it's interesting because I was thinking about what you were given, and years ago I was told it was my job to balance the universe, and that means creating a tremendous state of peace inside myself, which is already our divine nature, but it's about me connecting to that and staying in that space. But I think what Ruth you've created here is, it's the evolution of your dream of what you have been brought forth. And it is, we were talking about Noah's Ark today too. It's like the ark. It is the ark for the world, for light workers, for people who are craving connection with community of like-minded people and connection to divine love. It's like returning home together. And I just think it's such a beautiful platform that's just going to keep growing and growing, because there's more people, especially now, wanting more, wanting to understand more, that there's more to life than what we just see in front of us or we have in our house or at work. There is so much more love to connect with. And I think that's what Enlightened World brings.
Yeah.
Beautifully said, ladies. I know we're running out of time. We have a meditation that's going to come on right after this. But I feel the same as both of you have mentioned. This is a safe container here at Enlightened World Network. And there are many that are finding us now, and we have open arms. I was given the message about 6 years ago to start networking. And so I started Angel Speakers and just started reaching out and drawing people to the light. And now I'm just so happy to be collaborating with the two of you, and all of us, all the work that we're doing is for that purpose, to shine the light. And whoever wants to come toward that light, we welcome you with open arms.
That's beautiful, ladies. Thank you. So we need to clear the decks here for a meditation a day. And thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here with us. Know that we love you. Know that this is a safe place for you. And we'll talk soon. You'll know what's going on as we figure out what's going on with an April event. But for now, God bless. We love you, and take good care of yourselves. Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.